Look alive, sunshine, and welcome back to another video. Today we have news about DCEU, and what a surprise, we have a new movie announcement, which just comes after a Nightwing movie announcement and a Deadshot movie announcement. That's a whole another thing. Okay, so this is just another movie announcement that 50 and 50 right now about gonna happen and probably not gonna happen. So, Joss Whedon is directing it. He was in talks with DC. They said he signed a month ago to do a Batgirl movie, okay? Batgirl. Joss Whedon, do they mix? Well, now let's just start off with what Joss Whedon has done. First of all, biggest thing he's known for, I don't know, it's kind of equal with the Avengers, but Buffy the Vampire Slayer ran for like 140 or so episodes, was a woman-led drama, comedy, whatever. I've never seen it, and I don't really care to see it. That's an old show, to me at least. Woman-led thing or show, and back then when women weren't so leading shows that much as they do now, main characters or whatever, and Joss Whedon tackled it and he got it right. And Batgirl is a big part of the women in the DCEU, along with the Gotham City Sirens and Wonder Woman. So hopefully he does that part well. Now, what we have to talk about is his grasp on sci-fi. Now, he did the Avengers, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and he did Firefly, which is like all space and like sci-fi and shit, and then Avengers Age of Ultron, which are superhero sci-fis, and just like, they're not sci-fi, they're like more like action superhero. I don't know if like superhero movies are categorized as sci-fi anymore now that they're so big that they can be categorized as themselves. But anyway, he did the Avengers and Age of Ultron, which means he understands. They were okay movies, except for like the relationships, like Butasha. That was really fucking weird. Now, him doing superheroes now. He can do it. It's been done. But he could do like lighthearted superheroes. That's what I've noticed in everything that he's done. I looked at his IMDb, DBP, and he, it's done all this stuff, but it's all seemed to be light, which kind of doesn't make sense because, well, it makes sense for him, but it doesn't make sense for fitting into the DCEU because of the darker tone. But I do feel like that is going to change soon because of the Justice League now. Justice League has the trailers, and it has the rock and roll music, and it has the Flash, and it has Aquaman, and it has everybody making jokes, which is fine. I mean, I think they're going to pull it off well. I think Zack Snyder knows what he's doing, so not even about that movie in this video. But I don't know if they're going for that with Batman. It seems like Batman is like the one that they're like an exception that they're keeping kind of darker, and maybe Superman. I don't know, but it seems like Batman is like their go-to character when they want to do dark shit. Now, Batman is obviously their moneymaker. Now, there's no hiding it. Batman brings in the most money, and after the Nightwing announcement, we were like, oh, maybe they just want to like kind of fuck around with Batman, just like history and characters, just so they can, put Batman's name on it and cameo Bats in it, and then they'll make more money. And then they announced Batgirl, and then it's like, well, maybe, fuck, they might just be making a Bat Family universe. Now, let me tell you something right now. If they did that, I would be the most happy little fucking Mexican boy that you have ever seen, because just the Bat Family is such a great opportunity for character development and stories and everything, but it just has to be done well. Now, that's the biggest part right there, is it has to be done well, just because of just those reasons, because of the character development, and because it could go sideways very easily, because of the ages. Now, fuck, I've explained it before, but Batman being old just doesn't make sense for what they were doing. I don't know what Zack Snyder was thinking. Maybe he was thinking it wasn't going to last but one movie, but I don't know. It's just, with an older Batman, that means obviously older characters if we're following, the timeline correctly, which they're probably not. But let's say that they are. That means like 17. He's like, Dick is like 7, or he's like 10 years older than Bruce, okay? And that means that he's like 28 now, which means Barbara's 28, which means they're going for like a 45, 50-year-old Batman. So Barbara's like 30 years old, which does not make sense. Now, they might do old Batgirl, which is like fine and everything, but I think that they might revamp it like they did in New 52. They might go after that Batgirl more, just because she's more, younger, and she's in college, and she does all this stuff with Dick, and she hangs out with her boyfriend, Dick Grayson, and just like, they might kind of gravitate towards that, and it's just like, Okay, now let's work this out. Okay, so Batman's like 45, and then Barbara, are they going to do a 19-year-old? Like, 19 is like the age for Dick Grayson when he became Nightwing, and then we're probably a few years into it in this movie. But like after Jason, like he adopted Jason after Dick, which means that there's like a year there, and then that means after it's been like a year. It was like a year, 2 years, let's say, until Joker killed Jason. That's 3 years, and then I'm losing track of myself. But let's say it's like been let's say it's been 10 years since. Let's say it's 7 years. Just I don't know why that makes it sound better. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. 7 years in since Dick became Nightwing. So now he's 24. Okay, that means Barbara's 24 because they're the same age, and 24-year-old Barbara could definitely work. Okay, now if they if they did that right, so hopefully they'll do that. Now my dream for the Bat family, I want to bring this up because there's not a lot to talk about with Joss Whedon and this Batgirl movie because of that's all that there is to know. Like Joss Whedon's directing a Batgirl movie, and like there's not much to go on for normal people. But as you can see, there's a lot to go off here because I can pick apart anything you give me. Give me a picture, I'll make a 20-minute video. Now, dream Bat family situation, okay? We have, I think everybody just needs to stay the same except Bruce. Maybe like 5 years older, okay? Let's do 5 years just to make it sound better because like just to kind of age everybody, okay? Kind of weather them. So Damien be like 14, maybe 15. And then Dick be 24, and Barbara be 24. Tim be like, like his regular 20. He's regularly 19. So let's put him like at 21, and then we could do like, that's like the main Bat family, and then you all obviously have Batwing, and then Batwoman, who are totally separate. We could do a Batwoman movie. That would be kind of dope, even though like I don't really like her in Rebirth right now. I think that Katie King could just like bring in that LGBT community and just like bring in some. Even though DC has no problems with diversity, it's just something to do and just something to bring in. Think about something different to do. So that's really it. Like I said, there's not much to talk about, but there are for us because like we're like attacking everything because we're fans. So if you're a fan, let me know what you guys think about this whole thing in the comment section. What movies do you want to see? I want to see like Batman Under the Red Hood. I think that would establish the character development in Bruce and Jason, and I think that we could still do it in a way that it would work with an older Batman. So I think that because obviously it hasn't happened yet because he looks at Jason's suit in the Batcave and he obviously still thinks he's dead, so we can still do the under the Red Hood. Maybe the Killing Joke, I don't know, that might just be like too fucking dark for everybody, and nobody liked the animated version because they fucked it up. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with them when they were thinking about that shit, but let me know what movies you guys want to see done. But obviously they're probably not going to follow anything. They're probably going to do their own shit, which is totally fine if they get it right. So let me know what you guys thought about it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.